putting her in foster home and giving her up for adoption if we are unable to locate the dad. Wait, foster home? Adoption? Alright, Chloe, as I mentioned, your mom is temporarily restrained. She's gonna have to be here for a couple of days until someone bails her out. In the meantime, unfortunately, we cannot allow you to be released with her when she gets released. So we're gonna have to hold you. We have a social worker on the way here who will speak with you shortly. And in the meantime, we are gonna investigate where your dad is. So just follow me and wait in the room, okay? Okay. Alright, so come on this way. Okay. Alright, so just wait in this room and someone will be here shortly. Do you want any water or are you hungry? Anything I can help you with before they come? No, I'm okay. Alright, well let me know or let us know if you need anything and I'll be back as soon as I have some more news to share with you about your dad. So I'll be right back. I really hope it's not my dad. I don't even know what to do anymore. Come in. Hello there. Are you Chloe? Hi, yeah, I'm Chloe. And you are? Oh, well, hello, Chloe. It's a pleasure to meet you. Let me first introduce myself. So, my name is Jacqueline, and I am the social worker assigned to your case. The purpose of this meeting is first of all for me to, one, get to know you a little better, and to understand your circumstances at home, and to evaluate whether or not it is safe for you to return home, and make a determination, kind of what will happen, in the future. So, do you currently live with your mom and your dad at home? Yeah, I live at home with my mom and my dad, but my dad hasn't been home for a while now. Okay, and yes, the police also did tell me that. So it sounds like your dad is missing. He had left home or something to that effect. They're still investigating. But let's talk about your family. So, would you say that your parents are in a loving relationship? As in, are your parents happy at home, or do they argue all the time, or tell me a little bit about your family? Well, I mean, my parents do argue a lot, and they got into a huge argument, and that's why my dad left. But I mean, my dad's really nice to me, and he treats me really well. And my mom, sometimes she yells at me because I do things wrong, and sometimes it's my fault. Like, I didn't, like the house was dirty, and I don't know, like, yeah. Okay, so it does sound like there were some arguments at home, and it sounds like you have a really loving dad, so that's good to hear. So let's talk about your mom. Has she ever, how do I put it? So you said that she yells at you. Has she ever hurt you? One time she hit me. Where did she hit you, and what exactly happened? So I don't think it was really like on purpose, but she threw something and it accidentally like hit me because I walked towards it. Oh, okay, so that was sort of like, would you consider it like an accident? Yeah, it was kind of an accident, and like she felt bad about it too. Oh, okay, so besides that instance, when she's yelling at you or when she gets angry, does she ever hurt you? No, she only yells at me, that's all. She doesn't like hurt me or anything. Okay, and do you feel safe at home? Yeah, I mean the house is really empty now, so I'm kind of scared sometimes. Okay, and do you have food to eat? Does your mom feed you? Yeah, there's food to eat at home. Okay, and do you feel that your mom takes care of you? Taking you to school, helping you when you need, or what is your relationship with your mom? I mean, lately it hasn't been good because she's been really sad and upset, but yeah. Okay, well, I think that's quite a lot of questions that I have asked you already, so would you like anything to drink or anything to eat? I'm gonna go gather some other documents and write up, the report, and so you'll just have to hang out here for a little bit and then I'll be back soon. No, I don't need anything. Thank you though. Okay, well then I'll be right back, and just let me know if you need anything. So, how's the investigation with the dad going? Well, we're on it. One of our sergeants is investigating right now. He's gonna check, in and out the country records to see if her dad is still in the country. But he did mention that there was an unidentified body that may possibly fit the description of her father. And we have to go identify that and do some DNA testing. So for now, we don't know where he is or if he's alive, or we just don't have any information to share at this point. Okay, so I talked to her about her family. It sounds like things are not going too well. It sounds like the parents have some sort of argument. Yeah, I mean, when the mom came earlier, she was really angry and upset, and we actually had to detain her. So unfortunately, she is under arrest for the time being until someone comes and bails her out. Yeah, it did sound like her and her mom didn't have such a great relationship. It does sound like the dad cared more for her, but unfortunately he's missing at this point. And so right now I can't come to a determination on what my recommendation is going to be. But if the dad does not come back, then I don't think the chances of her going back to her mom are possible. Mainly because of child neglect. I mean, the mother didn't even know that her own daughter had left the house. Wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, and the second thing I thought about was, her poor relationship with her mom. And although her mom is not harming her, she is yelling at her, and I just don't know if it's a safe environment for her to go back at this point. And so we might have to recommend putting her in foster home and giving her up for adoption if we are unable to locate the dad. Wait, foster home? Adoption? Wait, does that mean I'm gonna be by myself for the rest of my life? Now, if we are able to locate the dad and he is alive, what do you think the chances of her going back to her family are? Well, the chances of that are definitely gonna be a lot higher because her dad is, an important part of her life, and he is nice to her. My only concern is the mom. She's yelling at her, she's angry, and she's a little unstable. If we are able to find the dad, I would have to recommend therapy for the family and to slowly, help them get back on track or something to that effect. But until you have the details of whether or not you are able to locate the dad, in the meantime, unfortunately, I think we might have to recommend her to perhaps stay at our facility for the time being, or maybe a hospital, just to, examine her and make sure that there's nothing that we should be aware about at this point. There might be some things that happened that she has not told us about, so, a full-on checkup would be a good idea is what I'm saying. Wow, that is heartbreaking. Well, okay, thank you for your help. I'll let you know as soon as we have more information on the dad. Yes, that would definitely be very appreciated. Hey, I'm back. Whew. Hi, you are... Hi there, my name is Jacqueline and I'm the social worker assigned to Chloe's case. So what happened? Did you find out the identity of the man? So, I have some good news and I have some bad news. So yes, we did identify the body of the man. Oh, my dog, please don't be my dad, please. Unfortunately, it is not Chloe's dad. The unidentified man that drowned in the river, his name is James Conroy, and it has already been confirmed. His family has reunited with him, so it's definitely not Chloe's dad. Well, that's good news. Okay, that's good news. So what's the bad news? Bad news is he left the country. What?